Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to Moses Dank's channel. Today, I got a bangerang of a video. Have you ever thought, what if Africa was just one country? Huh? I know a lot of you guys think Africa is a country. It's a continent. Yeah, get your damn facts right. But what if, you know, big old Africa, the huge mother of humans, what if that was one whole country? Like just a gigantic, like just a big old country. And I accidentally played the
Africa is a
video.
continent, and as many of us
Africa is a continent. Well, let's get into it. Let's
know, the
see.
continent is
Big old
so
Africa about to
structure.
get big.
Africa is
About to
currently
get
divided between
swole.
54 different independent countries. But what would
54
happen if
countries
all
in
of these
Africa.
countries united today to form a united African state? What would Africa the
Exactly.
country look like in the world? And
Ooh,
how powerful of a country would it actually
I
be?
can't wait to
For
see it. The most
starters,
powerful,
Africa
of
is
course.
huge and covers over 20% of all the land on Earth, making it about
20,
70% of the same size as all of
20% of all land on Earth is Africa. My motherland, my home, my birthplace. Damn, that's actually pretty big. And it's 3 times bigger than Europe and about 70% of Asia. Africa's a swole boy, huh? Yeah. Now let's see what's gonna happen once they unite. They all come together. They going, hey, Wakanda forever. They gonna come together and make Wakanda, huh? Yeah. Please name the country
all of
Wakanda,
Asia, or about 3 times the
or
size of
just
all of Europe. 1.2 billion people currently live in
God
Africa, or
damn,
about 16% of the entire global population.
sixteen
So,
percent.
interestingly, a united African state would actually have a smaller population than both India and China. But this wouldn't be the case
Either
for
way,
very
it'd still be
long, since
third.
Africa is currently experiencing the largest population boom in the world. The population of the continent has doubled since just 1990, and the continent is
Double.
expected to surpass the populations of both India and China in the same year,
God damn.
2022. According to
In
official UN estimates,
2022.
the population of Africa is expected to reach a massive
Mm,
4.4 billion people by the end of the 21st century and
good
comprise
times.
39% of the global population. This enormous
39%.
demographic shift in
Ooh.
the future will ensure that a united African state has a dominant position in the world.
Yeah,
But it comes with
absolutely.
several
Y'all better be
challenges. The
respecting my
population of
name.
Africa
Putting
currently is the youngest
respect
in the world, with a
on my
median
name.
age of just 19.7 years old,
That's
compared
younger
to
than
a
me.
global average of 30.4 years old.
Damn.
Literacy rates are also low, with only 64% of the population being considered literate. But this varies between
64%.
regions. In Libya, for example, the literacy rate is very high at 94.2%,
Uh-huh.
while in South
Libya's
Sudan
going
it
through
is
something.
very low at only 27%.
South Sudan, boop, 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 boop. That's where my family's from. Yeah, I was born in Kenya, though. But South Sudan represent, I mean, we're not representing it very well with a low literacy rate of 27%. But I'm going to go back there. I'm going to go over. You know what? I'm going to start the African Revolution. I'm going to go back to Africa with me and my big brain. I'm gonna go over there, you know what I'm saying, Start with South Sudan, and say, hey, yo, South Sudan. I met my family from here, but I was born in Kenya, so why don't you and Kenya just like join together, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got my smart ideas. I bring you electricity, okay? I'm like Akon, electricity. I make you into Wakanda. We become Wakanda, and then after that, they're like, hey yo, North Sudan. What you saying, huh? Want to get in on this action? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And then we get boom, got that. Boom, Ethiopia. Boom, Somalia. Boom, the other places. Boom, we get Egypt. Once we get Egypt, all the other ones are falling in line. You already know, domino effect. Easy. But take over Africa in like 10 years. Y'all don't
HIV
even know.
infection rates in the
I said it
continent
here.
would also pose a severe challenge to the United Africa, as
HIV.
11% of the population in sub-Saharan Africa
Alright, maybe I'm not going back there. 11% of the population in sub-Saharan Africa has HIV.
is currently infected with the disease. In
That's
addition
bad.
to these challenges, a united African state would also
What
To
happened?
struggle with the
Oh,
extreme diversity on the continent. Africa is the most linguistically and ethnically
yeah.
diverse continent on the planet, where somewhere
That is a
between
problem.
1,250 and 3,000 languages are spoken. Because of this, Africa is the most multilingual place in the world, where many people speak at least two African languages and one additional European language. A situation similar to
Damn.
South Africa, where there are 11 official languages, would probably
In
have to
South
exist.
Africa.
The most common languages are Arabic, spoken by about 17% of the population, mostly in North Africa, Swahili by about
Swahili, I was about to
10%,
say
mostly
Swahili.
in Southeast Africa, Berber by 5%, and Hausa by another 5%. English, French, and Portuguese are very common lingua francas understood by a large amount of people, where English is
Yo,
understood by 13% of the population, French close
bring
behind at
English up to
11.5%, and Portuguese
99%.
by 3%. All of these languages would probably have official status as well as several
Swahili, my mom
others.
knows
There
Swahili.
are hundreds, if not thousands, of different
Hundreds, if
ethnic
not
groups that
thousands of.
exist in Africa.
Damn.
We're used to seeing this map to represent
Come
the
on,
continent,
bring it
or actually
together.
that may be this one,
Bring it
which shows how
together.
incredibly diverse the continent really is. Because of this,
Yeah.
it's almost impossible to
Let's
give
get it
figures for
jumping
exact
in
ethnic
Africa.
populations in the continent, but no one single group would even have over an 8% share of the total population. In terms of religions, here is
Wow.
a religious map of the continent. Christians and Muslims would be almost perfectly divided, with each faith claiming about 47% of the continent's population. Traditional African religions would represent about 10% of the population, and this adds to more than 100% because several people hold mixed beliefs. About a final 2% of the population would be atheist or non-religious. Next, we have a map of where the 10 largest cities on the continent are located.
Yeah.
The biggest city, Lagos in Nigeria, has a greater population
Lagos.
than all of Romania combined.
God damn.
Despite this, it probably wouldn't be the capital city. I predict that the capital city would probably be located here in Ethiopia at Addis
Not
Ababa.
Khartoum.
This is because an organization called the African Union already exists, similar in some ways to
Yeah.
the European Union in Europe.
The
The
AU.
African Union's headquarters are already located in Addis Ababa, and the United Nations Economic
Addis
Commission for
Ababa.
Africa is also headquartered
In
here.
Addis
Addis
Ababa.
Ababa is often already called the political capital of Africa, so it would make sense to agree that the city would serve as the capital city of the United Continent as well. Cairo and Johannesburg would probably be the largest financial centers of the United Africa and serve very important roles as well. Africa is incredibly rich in natural resources, possessing 90% of the world's platinum, 50% of its gold, 50% of its diamonds, and another 33% of its uranium. Despite this,
90% of the world's platinum, 50% of the world's gold, 50% of the world's diamonds, 33% of the world's uranium. We are on fire. Let's get it jumping. Let's get it jumping. Let's get it jumping.
however, it remains the poorest continent on the planet. The United African State would have a GDP of 2.39 trillion US dollars, making it only the seventh largest economy in the world.
Still number 7, baby. Top 10.
Economy, but remain behind those of France, the United Kingdom, and Germany. The
Top
GDP
10.
per capita of Africa would only
Top
be
10.
$1,992 per year.
Hey, that's still $2,000 more than I have.
How crushing the poverty on the continent actually is because of
I shouldn't be joking about that because it's bad over there.
Poverty is defined as living under $1.25 per day. Based on that, 50% of the population of sub-Saharan Africa would be living in poverty, with the average poor person on the continent living on less than 70 cents per day. This picture kind of highlights how severe this problem is, especially when you compare it to other continents. But Africa has a lot of room to grow. The continent is
absolutely
the quickest growing region in the world. In the
we
future,
can get it
is
jumping.
expected to finally overtake France and the United Kingdom by 2023.
Well, that's if Africa becomes a whole country, like everything.
Africa certainly has the potential, if it united, to become a superpower by
absolutely.
the 21st century.
A superpower.
It would have a population to fuel a massive
4.4 billion.
That could one day rival the rest of the
so
world.
much
With
money
flag,
just
Africa, the
laying
country,
in
the United
Africa.
Continent, optimistically looking forward to what the future would bring for her.
That's a nice flag.
Leave your comments below about how you
All
think
right.
other countries.
No, that is something right there. Hey, yo, Africa. What you say? Let's get it jumping. You know what? Africa, since Africa's already the name of the continent, why not just name it Wakanda? You know what I'm saying? Wakanda.